when I were a lad, Transformers were toys where you take a toy plane or a toy car and you twist bits here and pull bits there and bend other bits around, and eventually it turned into a robot. This was really cool. Now you've got a toy plane and a picture of a robot on the bottom with the wheels in the way, sort of thing. God, that's depressing. Bond's Licorice Twists. Very popular with our regular customers. I was going to do this next bit earlier, but I was suffering from heat exhaustion. No, heat exhaustion. It's where you come up from work completely knackered and collapse in a heap somewhere. That, by the way, is PC. He's a bit like Sooty, but with subtitles. Absolutely the cutest thing happened in the shop earlier. A kid came in with his grandmother and his uncle and picked out some ice creams, and his uncle paid for it. And, well, what happened next? And thank you there to Granny Furby, PC, and Uncle Transvestite Bugs. Well, the reason they never gave Sooty subtitles was because it was a kids' show. And if they'd have seen what he was really saying, Two-3 weeks back I sent my hedge trimmer off to be repaired because the clutch had, well, ruptured, basically sheared in two. Weeks now. He said it'd be ready by the next week. I've not heard a thing from him. I tried calling earlier and got an answer machine and have had no reply yet. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but I'm getting to the point where I actually need it again. I think I'm going to need to borrow a hedge trimmer. Okay, at this point in the week it became apparent that the News of the World and its agents had been hacking the phones not just of celebrities but of the victims of crime. Missing schoolgirl Millie Dowler had her phone hacked before they found out she was dead. Various other kidnapped victims and their families had their phones hacked. The families of soldiers killed in Afghanistan had their phone hacked. Various people that you would describe as normal people had their phones hacked. In short, the British public finally realised that the News of the World don't just eat celebrities, they eat normal people as well. And then the News of the World was closed down. The result of this was an awful lot of ranting on my part. I don't like newspapers very much. I work in newsagents, I get to see them all. You don't like them much after that. Anyway, an awful lot of ranting on my part followed, lots of theories, conspiracies. Most of it is probably not that far off the ball, but you don't want to hear it, quite frankly. I think everyone's worked out what's going on. But Wednesday afternoon, I was playing my bass. I came across quite a nice bass line, and then I came across another nice bass riff, and then sort of a song started to form, and I needed words for it, and I wrote something. And here is a very rough cut, very badly sung.
Of truth, no for fantasy. No one dares to disbelieve. No one calls a lie. Don't be seen by the dream machine. You might end up inside. Reality's in between. The lines of its dreams. Thought the dream machine just is a liberty, but in the dark it hides a taste for hunting you and me. There's no recourse, the biggest sword will only leave a scratch. No weakness seen in the dream machine, and the dream machine bites back. Destruction's in between. The jaws of its dreams. Reality's in between. The lines of its dreams. The dreams we could believe, half truths of hate and fear. It lies, it knows all the things that we want to hear. Entitlement without a cost, scapegoats for our sins. You thought you killed the dream machine, so how then did it win?
Would be nice to put some decent recording software off my computer and record it properly with a few other bits and pieces. And since you can't hear the lyrics very clearly there, I will put a link into where I've got them somewhere else. Final bit of news for this week: I finally got round to putting up a website for my band Quaff, and the DNS has finally resolved itself. So if you want to find my band online now, go to www.quafflive.co.uk. Quaff is Quaff. Live is live. Anyway, oh, and we don't do that song, we just do covers. And I must put up a list of what sort of covers we do at some point, but I've been working on the website enough this week, and I believe I've got some spelling corrections to do there anyway. That's it for this week. I'll be seeing you around.